Hey guys, Happy New Year. This is IELTS instructor Imad, and today I'm going to present to you, as I promised, an important question in the reading section of the IELTS, which is matching headings. In this section, you are given a list of headings to each paragraph, and then a list of the paragraphs here. Your job is to match each of the headings to the paragraphs. The main technique we're going to use here in this question, or for this question, is the same we used for the previous questions I explained in the previous videos. This technique is called labeling or annotating, or writing small notes right next to the paragraph. The least you can do is write keywords. Take out keywords from each paragraph. Always focus on the first couple lines of each paragraph. For example, section A, we have the role of government environmental management. Here we have government environmental management. Those are obviously keywords, and the paragraph is going to be about them. Paragraph B, or section B, no activity affects more of the Earth's surface than farming. It shapes a third of the planet's land area, not counting Antarctica. The population is rising. World food output. Okay, we have another keyword here. Sometimes you find it in the next or the second line. So we have farming from the first. World food output, maybe farming is a too general word because you can find it in more than one paragraph, but world food output is a specific word to this paragraph. So we have it here. We also have the word cultivation from this line. Moving on to section C, we're gonna read the first line. All these activities may have damaging environmental impacts, and that's enough for me to write the annotations here, or the keywords, damaging environmental impacts. Section D, government policies have frequently compounded the environmental damage that farming can cause. Alright, maybe we have some words here that were actually mentioned in a previous paragraph, right? So we're going to read the second line in the rich countries. So this is a specific keyword. We're going to write rich and countries here because this paragraph is going to talk about that. Section E we're going to skip, but actually we have poor. It's already done, but we have poor countries in the beginning, so this paragraph is going to be about that. And then section F, we have the first line, Uruguay round of world trade negotiations. So something about international world trade. We have world trade negotiations, and now we can start answering or matching the headings. Let's read the first heading, the probable effects of the new international trade agreement. As you remember, we have the last paragraph, and we have world trade negotiation, which sound very similar, right? So section A, we're going to match, heading number 1, the probable effects of the new international trade agreement, we're going to match with section F, the last section, this one here. Now the next heading, the environmental impact of modern farming. Remember the words environmental impact. Where did we see this one? We're going to go back. Where do we have environmental impact? We have it here. So it's going to be section C. We're going to match section C with 2. Here we have 3, farming and soil erosion. Remember that we only need 6 headings because the passage has 6 sections. So some of them will not apply. For example, farming and soil erosion, we don't have a paragraph here talking about that. The effects of government policy in rich countries is already done for section D. So section D, we're going to match it with 4, and then heading number 5, governments and management of the environment. It's clearly here, looking at the keywords, so we can match it with section A. Afterwards, the effects of the government policy in poor countries. This was already done for section E. And then farming and food output. I do remember having words like that. World food output, cultivation, farming. This paragraph is going to be that. So we match it with this heading. The effects of government policy on food output. We don't have a paragraph talking about that. The new prospects of world trade. We do have a paragraph about world trade, but it's actually talking about the effects or results, not about the prospects. So the answers would be number 1, 7, 2, 4, and 1 for the sections. So to summarize, To answer this type of question, the most important step is to summarize each of the paragraphs quickly, or take out the keywords from the first couple of lines, and then looking at the headings and trying to match each of the heading with the words that you have, you'll end up with the answers. And guys, thank you so much for watching. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about multiple choice questions.